Hey everybody, this is Wendy,
And Kevin,
and this is week 2 of our keto journey.
July 9th, 2017.
Woo! I guess last week we missed a few points as far as what we were talking about. So I wanted to touch base on what everybody always talks about, which is the keto flu. Now, a couple days in, I felt a little bit shaky, and then there were some times where I had some brain issues, thinking correctly, and also, just feeling a little bit tired, but not what everybody else talks about on here.
All of this is normal for her.
Whatever. Anyway, so I guess I could talk about the keto brain issue I did have, which no one ever talks about. Probably day 4, I was driving down the road, and for some reason I thought to myself, am I driving on the right side of the road? I don't know, I just had that thought. I just thought I'd share it. It was kind of weird. But anyway, moving on.
As far as keto flu, I don't think it affected me at all. 1st of June, I really started cutting out carbs, so I kind of prepped for keto, not even knowing we were going to start keto. And then that last week before we actually started, I did have some carbs, more than I had been having, kind of sowing the last oats, getting the pizza in and things like that.
Yes.
But I had really cut them out, so I think that helped avoid the keto flu for myself.
Yeah, I had tons and tons of carbs because I love carbs, and apparently I was very addicted to carbs, but I'm super good now. I've been way low on my carbs, so that's good. I'm really sticking to that. Anyway, so this week's weight, I didn't lose anything. I stayed the same.
Well, I started, like I said last week, at 306.6. I weighed in this morning at 294.6. So 13 days in, 12 pounds, 5.2 pounds this week. So seeing success. But
I did take my measurements, and I am down measurement-wise in the middle and in my hips. About 2.5 in the middle and 1 inch on my hips. So I don't know if that was from last week, so I didn't do them, or this week, but I'm still down 5.5 pounds. I just didn't lose anything this week. So next we're talking about the great throwaway food day. I'm at work and I get this text saying, don't be mad at me. And everybody's like, what do you mean don't be mad at me? Because I'm talking to everybody about it, and they're like, what are you talking about, don't be mad at me? And then I get this heart thing symbol, and I'm like, what is going on? So they're like, you better not stay, you just go home and we'll finish up here because something is up at home. So I was like, okay. So I get home and there's food everywhere. There's boxes of food. There's food on the counter.
What, the Friday before we started keto?
No, it was Thursday night.
Thursday before we started keto. I just had a harebrained idea to get rid of a bunch of food that we knew we couldn't eat.
I freaked out a little bit because we still had 3 or 4 days to eat food. But I was like, well, okay. It took me a few days to throw it away and get rid of it. But we did eventually get rid of at least the cupboard stuff.
We have a tendency to be a little bit of a hoarder, and I had no idea we had so much food in the cupboards.
Not really hoarding. I call it buying in bulk ahead of time for a great price so that we can save money later.
Yeah, we were hoarding. And
we were not.
And that first night was like the TV show hoarding. I had to negotiate with Wendy on what I could throw away and what she might eventually eat over that weekend before we start. It was entertaining.
Okay, whatever. Too bad we didn't tape that. You guys would have had a great show.
It was really good.
Anyway, so as always, if you like our comments or whatever, go ahead and like, subscribe. Any and all suggestions are always helpful. And I guess that's it for this week.
And next week we'll be doing another weigh-in update, and then the following week we do weigh-in and measurement updates. Monthly measurement updates. We're halfway through the month. So those are coming in a couple weeks.
And I'm also going to try fool around with maybe some chocolate peanut butter cream cheese type recipes to see if maybe we can come up with something low carb there. So,
hey,
all right.
I want to talk about one more thing. We had our first meal out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We haven't been eating out. We've been eating at home, fixing all our meals. It's saved us money that way. It seems like more at the grocery store, but it's less overall. Right. We had our first meal out yesterday. We went to Vegas, and we went to Farmer Boys. They have really fresh hamburgers. They've got an awesome app on their phone, and you can download the app, put on what you want on the burger. It'll tell you all your macros. So Check them out. We're not sponsored by them or anything, just good place to eat. It was interesting. This keto thing is still interesting to me, eating this high-fat, high-calorie, well, semi-high calorie stuff. It seems like high calorie to me. Moderate protein, low carbs.
Right.
I had a 1,000-calorie burger with guacamole and cheese and bacon and 2 patties on it and a wrap. Ended up losing 1.5 pounds since yesterday morning's weigh-in. It's still amazing to me how this lifestyle you end up losing weight the way you do.
I think that if I adjust my calorie intake this week, I'll do a lot better. I think I was getting carried away thinking, oh, I can eat as much fat as I want and calories and still lose weight, and that was not the case. So we'll see how it all turns out this next week. Until then, we'll talk to you later.
All right, have a great week, guys.
Okay,